Are we alone in this vast universe? Indeed, the cosmos is an expanse of beauty and mystery filled with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Around these stars there are countless planets, many of which could potentially harbour life. Imagine the enormity of it all. A virtually infinite number of celestial bodies, all spinning in the vast cosmic dance. Based on sheer statistical probability, the chances of life existing elsewhere are staggering. Every day, our scientists scour the heavens, using sophisticated telescopes and satellite technology in search of signs of life beyond our blue planet. They listen for radio signals from distant civilizations and study faraway planets for traces of atmospheric elements that could suggest the presence of life. With countless worlds out there, the chance of us being alone seems almost impossible. The universe, it appears, is simply too large for us to be its only inhabitants. Imagine this: a faint signal, an alien message reaches Earth. What happens next? In this grand cosmic theatre, such an event would set off a chain of reactions unlike any other. The first line of defense, or rather contact, is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, better known as SETI. Operating under the notion that we are not alone in the universe, SETI's mission is to explore, understand and explain the origin and nature of life in the universe and the evolution of intelligence. Upon receiving this alien signal, SETI's protocol would kick into high gear. The signal would undergo rigorous verification processes to rule out terrestrial interference and confirm its extraterrestrial origin. Once verified, the news would be shared with the astronomical community and the global scientific community would swing into action. But it's not just the scientists who have a say in this. The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, UNOOSA, has protocols in place for such an event. These protocols, known as the Declaration of Principles Concerning Activities Following the Detection of Extraterrestrial Intelligence, outline the steps to be taken by all nations upon receiving an extraterrestrial signal. One key principle is that the news of the detection should be shared with all nations and the public. That's right. There would be no secretive men in black situation here. Another principle is that no response to the signal should be sent until appropriate international consultations have taken place. Yes, we wouldn't want to send a potentially dangerous message out into the cosmos without some serious thought. So, after the signal is verified, the public informed, and the appropriate international bodies consulted, the next step would be to decipher the message. This would likely be a monumental task requiring the combined efforts of linguists, cryptographers and scientists from all over the world. The first contact will be nothing less than a turning point in human history. It would challenge our understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. It would provoke a global discussion about who we are, who they might be, and what it means to be a conscious being in this vast universe. Now, what if they decide to visit us? Picture this for a moment. Beings from beyond the stars making their way through the vast expanse of the cosmos, finally landing on our blue planet. What a sight that would be. Let's delve into the potential scenarios of such an alien arrival. First and foremost, it's important to consider the fact that any species capable of interstellar travel would be significantly more advanced than us. Their technology, their science, their understanding of the universe, all could be light years ahead of our own. This could go one of two ways. They could be peaceful explorers, like the great navigators of our own history, journeying across the stars in the name of science and discovery. They might come bearing gifts of knowledge, helping us leapfrog centuries of technological progress. Imagine the possibilities. Cures for diseases, answers to our biggest scientific questions, solutions to our most pressing environmental issues. The dawn of a new era of peace and prosperity, driven by a shared thirst for knowledge and exploration. But let's not get carried away. There's another side to this coin. Their intentions could be far less benevolent. The universe is a harsh place, and survival often comes at a cost. They could be conquerors, seeking new worlds to colonize and resources to exploit. Or they could see us as a threat, choosing to strike before we have the chance to strike them. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The arrival of extraterrestrial life could be the greatest thing to ever happen to humanity, or it could be our worst nightmare come true. It's a paradox, a mystery wrapped in an enigma, a question that has haunted us since we first looked up at the stars and wondered if we're alone. Their arrival could bring about an era of unprecedented technological advancement or possibly our very own downfall. One thing is for certain, though, if they do come, nothing will ever be the same again. The moment of truth, humans and aliens face to face for the first time. Imagine this, we're standing on the precipice of an unprecedented event. The air is charged with anticipation, a feeling that's almost palpable. We're about to communicate with beings from another world. But how? Language, our primary means of communication, might prove to be a significant hurdle. They could have speech organs vastly different from ours, or perhaps they communicate through ways that are completely alien to us, a color spectrum we can't perceive, or even through electromagnetic waves. But let's suppose we manage to bridge this gap. What then? Will we be able to foster cooperation, or will we find ourselves on the brink of conflict? The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. Cooperation could lead to an exchange of knowledge and technology that could propel humanity into an age of prosperity and advancement beyond our wildest dreams. We could learn about the mysteries of the universe, about life on other planets, about the true nature of reality. On the other hand, conflict is also a possibility. A clash of cultures, ideologies, or simply a fight for survival could lead to disastrous consequences. It's a chilling thought, but one we cannot afford to dismiss. Regardless of the outcomes, one thing is certain: our understanding of life and the universe would change dramatically. We would no longer be the lone, sentient species in the vast expanse of the cosmos. We'd have to rethink our place in the universe, our beliefs, our understanding of life itself. The revelation that we are not alone would shatter our cosmic solitude, forcing us to redefine our perspectives on existence. As we stand on the threshold of this momentous occasion, we cannot help but wonder, will this be a dawn of a new era of interstellar brotherhood, a leap forward in our understanding of the universe? Or will it be a grim reminder of our insignificance in the cosmic scheme of things? This meeting could either be the beginning of a new era or the end of ours. After the dust settles, how would our world change? That's the question many of us would ponder long after the initial shock and awe of our first encounter with extraterrestrial life have subsided. Imagine the cultural implications. Our art, literature, music, and even our languages might evolve in response to this profound event. The narratives we've spun about ourselves, our origins, and our place in the cosmos would be irrevocably altered. We might find ourselves re-evaluating our beliefs, our values, our very identities in light of this newfound knowledge. In the realm of science, the impact would be no less significant. Every discipline, from biology to physics, from astronomy to anthropology, would have a wealth of new data to explore and interpret. The technologies and insights we could gain from an extraterrestrial civilization could catapult our own scientific understanding forward by leaps and bounds. Philosophically, meeting beings from another world would force us to confront some of our most fundamental assumptions. We would have to grapple with questions of what it means to be human, what it means to be alive, what it means to be sentient. We would be faced with the reality that we are not alone in the universe, a revelation that could either humble us or inflate our egos, depending on how we choose to interpret it. Speaking of choices, how we respond to this event as a species could either unify us or divide us further. On one hand, the shared experience of encountering extraterrestrial life could foster a sense of global solidarity, a recognition of our common humanity. On the other hand, disagreements over how to interact with these beings or over the implications of their existence could sow discord and deepen existing divisions.